Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year to everybody, and welcome back into 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball. It's the first game of 2018. I'm Patrick Arianes. I am joined alongside by the ever-great Caitlin Ferry. Caitlin, how are we doing? How was your New Year?
Good. How was your New Year?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. With this game right here, it's Goldey-Beacom taking on the Devils of the U Sciences. And Kate, Goldey-Beacom coming in, trying to start the new year off right, and let's see what they can do tonight.
Yeah, so last game, Goldie ran into a scoring and closed in the 2017 with a 94-55 loss on Saturday against Jefferson. One of the main spots for the Goldey-Beacom Lightning continues to be senior Brittany Bryson, who had 20 points, 10 of 14 field goals, and 11 rebounds for her third double-double of the campaign and 37th career. She has scored in double figures each of her last 4 games, averaging 15 points per game. So it's been looking good. Versus the University of Sciences last time, Goldey-Beacom has dropped 5 straight against the U Sciences, including a 53-41 road loss on November 22nd in 2016, a 55-49 home loss last February, and Brittany Bryson has averaged 13.5 points and 9.5 rebounds over the 2 games. She notched 15 points and 10 rebounds in the first games before getting 12 and 9 in the second contest.
And Goldey-Beacom, of course, will play 9 of its next 14 regular season games here at home, and that starts tonight with University of Sciences. The Enter having at least 6 3-pointers, have hit at least 6 3-pointers 6 times this season, including 13 back on December 9th, last time we saw them against Rome U. They're going to try and get things going. They come in, the Lightning do, at 2-2 in the conference, which is it's a decent record right now for the conference. And right now it sits them in 4th in the CACC South behind the U of Sciences, who are 3-1. So they could pull into a 3rd place tie with U Sciences with a victory. If they're going to want to do that, they got to stop Alex Thomas, number 25 in black. She, of course, St. Elizabeth grad, Delaware high school player. She can fill it up. I think she scored over 1,000 points the last game. So Brittany Bryson and the crew going to have to come out here. This is a big game for them to get things back on track to start off the new year, Kate.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully they can ring in the new year with, some fast breaking tonight. And, of course, as always, our favorite 3-point plays and foul shots.
That's it. That's always your bright spot. Kate?
Yep. So, I was watching both of the teams in Warhorse, and it looks like they're going to bring in the new year with, a nice ball game tonight. So I would like to see what's going on.
So here we go. Chris Cross is playing, and Brittany Bryson is winning the tip. And we are underway here in 2018 officially. Goldey-Beacom women's basketball. There's Amanda McGrogan kicking it over to Jill Latanowicz. She's looking down to Brittany. Nice seal by Bryson. Layups up, no good. Put back up and good off the backboard. 2 points, Brittany Bryson. Early going. Here's 2-0. Home team on top. Here's U Sciences. They kick it out. This is a 3-ball, and it's buried by number 12, Arissa Ye, the freshman from Lansdale, PA. 3-2 now, U Sciences. Here's Latanowicz setting the ball up for Goldie, kicking it over to Tanner Turner Rush. Here's McGrogan down to Jubelli. That's Ye getting the quick hands on the ball there and affecting that shot. Of course, U Sciences again coming in 11-2 on the season. Leading the way, Sarah Abanizio, 17 points. Alex Thomas second with 15. Jordan Vitelli, 13 points per game. We'll get the Goldie stats up there in just a moment.
Yep, and Pat, number 12 was Colleen Walsh. Last one who scored for U Sciences.
Ah, right, number 11.
Caught you on that one.
Caught me on that one. And there's a turnover there by the Lightning, and U Sciences will take over. Lightning showing some pressure here, 2-2-1, trying to get perhaps a rattling
early on in the game
of U of Sciences.
Number 22, Laura Trish, is going to be pulling up that little outside jumper, and she's going to score too.
2 for 2 for U Sciences from deep to start this one off 6-2. They're leading the Lightning right now as Jubelli looks to set up, kicks it down to Bryson. That's a good play call there. No good from Brittany, however.
Oh, they called that one a 3. My bad.
Here's the U Sciences. Working the ball around. Here's Alex Thomas, the St. Elizabeth grad. Kicking it over, driving in for a layup is missed by Sarah Abenizio. And here comes Goldey-Beacom. Devils leading scorer missing the point-blank layup. Goldie trying to take advantage. Here's Jubelli down the lane, gets fouled, and she'll work her way to the foul line for 2 shots. Margarita Jubelli with a nice job right there. Of course, Goldie coming into this season, 14 points per game. Brittany Bryson, McGrogan with 10, Tanner Turner Rush, averaging 9. They swing the ball around. Here's McGrogan. She'll reset the offense.
Got 7 on the shot clock.
Drives the lane, easy layup for Amanda McGrogan as she scores her first bucket of the new year here at home.
I think this pressure is rattling U Sciences up just a little bit, causing a little bit of commotion. And I think it's benefiting Goldie really early on in the game.
And now here's U Sciences setting up on offense. Of course, there's a traveling violation, so Goldie forces the turnover. And they'll get the ball back now, trailing 6-4 here, Kate.
Yep, and we have number 11, Arissa Yee, checking in.
There she is. That's what I gave her credit for a 3 early in the game. Now she's back in.
She's a freshman from Lansdale, Pennsylvania.
Here's McGrogan handling the rock, kicking it over to Latanowicz. Down to Jubelli, power move, up and under, layup off the glass and good. Nice job by Jubelli to get the game tied up. Here's U Sciences handling the ball. This is Laura Trish to the lane, and 1. Converts at the line, or with a layup, and will get herself to the line.
Hopefully she can make this 3-point play here. We got Alana Speaks from St. E's checking in for her first appearance of the game.
That's exactly it.
For the Lightning.
Former Viking. Checking into this one.
Pretty sure Alana and Alex played with each other.
They did.
Over at St. E's for about a year?
I believe a year or 2. So here's Speaks over to McGrogan. McGrogan to Tanner Turner Rush. They get it into Jubelli. She's been active early. Kicks it over. There's Amanda down to Brittany. Double team for her. Nice look for Jubelli. She handles it, puts it up and in, and 1. Nice work right there by the 2 post players.
And she ties it currently. Hopefully she'll get this chance for a 3-point play to put Goldie in the lead for the first time during this game.
Right you are, Kate. Here's Jubelli at the line on the season. That one's no good. On the season, Jubelli was shooting. Let's see if we can pull this up right here. 70%. That's only her 4th missed free throw of the season there. That one rimmed in and out. 8-8 tie right now. U Sciences with the ball. Goldie playing good early in this one. Thomas down the lane, layups up and good. She's tough to stop. And right there, Tanner Turner Rush with the size difference. Just couldn't keep her in front. Here's McGrogan. Swings it over Tanner Rush down to Bryson. It's a rare one-on-one opportunity. There comes a double team. Kicks it to Turner Rush. 1 dribble inside the arc and bucket. So far, so good for the Lightning offense. They're scoring easily and effectively. Game tied up at 10. Here's Yee. This is Laura Trish.
Got a lot of nice ball movement for You Science.
Walsh, the back door to Thomas. Couldn't quite handle it. Jubelli with the good D, and that's a ticky-tack call right there. You get Jubelli with a hand check.
Lightning, we have Nina Bartlett checking in, and we also have number 23 and 33 for the U Sciences. 23 is Shannon May, freshman from Warminster, PA, and number 33 we have Michaela Jelani. She's a sophomore from Lansdale, PA.
U Sciences kicks the ball in. This is number 23, Shannon May. She'll go to Yee. Yee handling the ball back to May. May also a freshman. There's a 3-ball. Albanizio, no good. Rebound to Nina Bartlett. She kicks it up to Amanda McGrogan, who will bring the ball up for the Lightning. To Nina. The spark plug. Look at Nina with the post moves. Up and under, no good off the backboard.
Nice footwork, just didn't fall that time.
And here comes Albanizio, the leading scorer for the Devils on the season, bringing the ball up. Is it to Yee? 10-10 tie, just under 4 minutes to play here in the first. Nina with the good show. This is Yee. Tanner Turner-Rush playing well on her. Speaks, hands straight up. This is Michaela Giuliani. Layup off the back rim, no good. Speaks fighting for the rebound. It's last touched by the Devils, and Goldie will get possession.
This should be a 67%. Right here. So when you hit scale to fit it, it's 67. When it's at 100, go back up to
Here's Goldie. McGrogan handling the ball. Dribbling around town, pulling up for the jumper. Back rim, no good. Bryson fighting for the rebound. And jump ball. And it's going to stay here with Goldie. Nice effort. Brittany Bryson, 3 U Sciences players around her, still finding a way to get her hands on that ball there, Kate.
Yeah, you're right. And, you know, we're always talking about her during these games. She's, you know, a big asset to them, and it's working really well for them. We had number 32, Marissa Howard, checking in for the Lightning right off the bench.
Here's Tanner for 3. Front rim, no good. Alana Speaks flying in for the rebound. And again, the hustle of Goldey-Beacom keeps possession here with the Lightning. Love what I'm seeing early, Kate.
Yes, we have Thomas, Walsh, and we also have Brokens checking in for U Sciences.
Here's McGrogan. The Lightning saying, new year, new me.
Hashtag.
And they're going to get Nina there for a travel. It was a nice idea. But sometimes with that jab step, you can get yourself kind of crossed up. You got to remember when you take that jab and you rip through, you got to step with the same foot. A lot of players tend to forget that. And they step with the opposite foot, which the refs look for. And that's why they, Speaks with the poke. Diving on the floor for the ball. She poked it away from Thomas, but she somehow keeps it. And then Tanner Turner-Rush picks up the foul. But the quick hands there by Alana Speaks, the freshman, getting more and more comfortable playing every game, it seems like, Kate.
You're right, and I also think that she's shifting gears on her hustle level, because it seems like every game she's just improving, which is exactly what coaches love to see, especially right off the bench.
I agree with you, Kate. That energy off the bench is sometimes much needed. This is Shannon May. That's a 3-ball by Albanizio. No good. Rebound. Nina fights for it. Ball's loose on the floor. And getting down and scrubbing the floor for the ball is Amanda McGrogan. Gets the tie up. Possession stays here with U Sciences. 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Jubelli, I believe that's Jubelli. No, it's not. Who's that? Ruth? Yep, Ruth Fernandez set to check in.
Yep, Ruth Fernandez will be checking in for her first appearance in this game, giving Tanner Turner-Rush just a little bit of a breather out there on the court.
Here's Shannon May inbounding the basketball for the Devils. She'll get it in to Walsh. One more for Thomas. She'll pop for 3. No good. Front rim. Ball will go out of bounds, and Goldie will take the ball now. Still 10-10. It's been 10-10 for about 2 minutes now. 10-10 tie.
Yeah, nice look by Thomas out there, especially with the screen from one of her teammates. It just hit the front of the rim but didn't fall this time, but that can be very dangerous later on in the game if she starts hitting those.
That again, we're going to have to get a hand in her face for sure. Here's McGrogan. Kicks it over. This is Alana Speaks fighting her way around the defense, and they finally call a foul. There was a lot of contact there, and they finally called the blocking foul.
And that's going to be Shannon May's first foul.
Substitutions for U Sciences. Laura Trish and Sarah Abenizio will check back in.
And Lightning will inbound the ball.
Here's McGrogan on the side out, calling out the play. Getting it to Bartlett, who'll hand it back off to her as we approach 2 minutes to go here. Here's Ruth Fernandez. Kicks it. Marissa Howard swinging the ball across. Here's McGrogan. Going to use the screen from Bartlett. Pick, pop, three-pointer. A lot of arc, no good. Ball last touched by Alana Speaks. Not a bad idea there by Amanda. Just wasn't the best executed shot. But it was open. Now Goldie will set up their pressure. Thomas to Abenizio. Ball fakes, dribbles around, kicks it back to Alex Thomas. U Sciences will set up in their half-court set now. Goldie in the man-to-man. Three ball, up and off. Rebound to Marissa Howard.
We've seen that play before.
Kicks it to Speaks. Corner three ball. That's what she usually hits. That one's no good. Rebound to Vitelli. And she'll bring the ball up. Kick it up to Alex Thomas. This is Trish down the lane. She goes. Rebound no good. And here's Marissa Howard to McGrogan. She's looking to push. Goldie looking to take the lead. Ruth Fernandez, floaters up and good.
And those are her first points right off the bench.
Under a minute to go here in the first. 12-10, Goldie on top of U Sciences. Here's Vitelli to Thomas. Coach Burke telling her ladies, let's go. Ratchet up the defense here. Ratchet it up. Here's Thomas. McGrogan guarding her. Bartlett. This is Abenizio down the lane. Nina with the size, and they're going to call her with the foul. Abenizio will get to the line here. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter.
A little bit of a mixed match there. You know, number 24, Abenizio, she's really quick, so she went straight to the basket and she drew the foul. So they need to make sure that they watch out for that, not making any too much physical contact.
Abenizio's first one's up and good. But yeah, they got called up a lot of screens. They got switches and ended up Nina Bartlett on top of the leading scorer.
We have Brittany Bryson and Mara Polk checking back in for the Lightning. We also have Shannon May and Arissa Yee also checking back in for the U of Sciences.
Second one's up and good for Abenizio, and it's now 12-12. 30 seconds to go. Mara Polk handling the ball for the Lightning. Kicks it over to Nina Bartlett. Down the lane she goes. Nina looking, searching, kicking it down to Brittany. Brittany to Nina. Foul line, jump shot, no good. Rebound to Bryson. She's going to look to go up strong. No good block. Goes up again. She's fouled and one. Brittany Bryson will not be denied, Kate.
You know, we've been talking about her, you know, recently, and her stats have went up. Career points, she has 1,286. Career blocks, she has 112. Career free throws, she has 245. Career rebounds, she has 905. And she also has 520 field goals.
That one's no good. Nina hustling down for it. Injured player on the floor for U Sciences. That's Colleen Walsh. Didn't quite see what happened.
She might have gotten a finger to the eye. Those are never good.
But hopefully everything's okay with her. Nina, how about Brittany Bryson, though? Going up strong through the contact, finishing. Goldey-Beacom has their lead right now, 14-12, 5.7 to go in the first quarter. And this looks like a whole brand new ball club here, Kate.
It does, yeah. And they're leading right now. It's 12-14 for them. And I think they're coming out with a really strong start in 2018 to, you know, push against the Devils.
Yeah, the Devils come in, of course, at 11-2 overall. So this would be a huge win for Goldey-Beacom against a really quality opponent. And like we talked about in the pregame, would even their record with them in conference and move them into a third-place tied in that CACC South.
Yeah, and they have another big game coming up on Saturday, also going to be here at 1 p.m. against Holy Family. Another big competitor for them, and they're really going to need to push hard to make, you know, these wins come through the new year. So, you know, hopefully, who just got injured? Let's see.
It's Walsh.
Hopefully she'll be okay. It looks like she has an ankle injury.
Here they go. They get an open three at the buzzer, and it's good right there by Laura Trish. So you got to watch this team, because if you just hold your breath for just a second, they can take advantage. 15-14 after one. U Science is on top. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports. Here, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Joseph West Jones Center. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball. 15-14. The U Science is on top after a buzzer beater 3 there. But Goldey-Beacom a very good opening quarter in this one to be right with, again, the 11-2 U Science's Devils.
Right, and looks like Coach Burke has a fresh new 5 besides Brittany Bryson to give her starting 5 a little bit of a breather coming here into the, second period. A whole new 10 minutes here to grow between now and halftime. And I really think that Goldie has been keeping up with the Devils' speed, which is going to benefit them throughout the entire game.
I agree with you, without a doubt. And now, U Science is handling the ball. Goldie again with the good defense here in this one. Staying in front. That ball is good. That's a layup there by Sarah Abenizio. And again, you can't relax against this team because they can fill it up. Mara Polk bringing the ball up here for the Lightning. Sets the offense up. Bartlett. Back to Polk. One more for Alana Speaks. Kicks it out to Brittany. Pump fake down the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound. Fought for it, but got by U Sciences.
– 17-14 with 9:08 to go here in the second period.
Here's Alex Thomas dribbling the ball around, looking, finding Abenizio. Back to Thomas, to Abenizio, 5 on a shot clock. Layup, no good. Rebound to Nina Bartlett. Good defense right there by the Lightning. Polk bringing the ball up, down the lane, kicking it to Bartlett. She'll go down the lane. Right-hand layup, no good.
We have a foul, and that one will be called on Mara Polk. On number 24, Sarah Abenizio, senior, Westchester, PA. First one is Butter. We got Amanda McGrogan and Tana Turner Rush checking back in for the Lightning. Second one is also Butter. Pat, I was using that in the Diamond State Classic this past weekend. You got me hooked onto that.
How was that experience for you, Kate?
I thought it was a really great experience. Got to meet a lot of new people, a lot of new high school girls. Most of them just signed to Division I schools, and we had a few top ESPN freshmen there. So I thought it was a really great experience, and there was a lot of close games and a lot of buzzer beaters, one triple overtime that we went through.
Wow.
So it was a lot of fun. It was a great experience, a lot of energy, and St. Francis Healthcare was sponsoring them. Alex Thomas went for the 2.
Thomas, of course, a former participant in that, is now the U Sciences lead has grown to 7. Goldie's needs a bucket right here. After a great opening start, they've kind of dwindled now, and they're It's a 9-0 run for U Sciences. Bartlett underneath, and that's what they needed. Easy layup for Nina Bartlett. Goldie now within 5. They'll set up their pressure. Nice look right there. Nice finish from Nina. Here's a steal. Brittany Bryson down the lane. Fast break layup, pump fake. Left hand, no good. Would have been nice to see her finish there, but good hands by Bryson just to get the deflection.
21-16, 7:10 here to go in the second period, right before halftime.
Here's Vitelli to Abenizio. Here's Yee. Down the lane she goes. Layups up and good.
Nice little switch up of sides there for her. Getting that nice clean shot off the basket.
Like you said, Kate, the speed and athleticism of U Sciences cannot be underestimated, especially with this bigger lineup for Goldey-Beacom with both Nina and Brittany on the floor.
You're right, and I think that they always need to have a hand in someone's face, because them not doing that and failing to do that could cause them to stretch it to an even bigger lead. But
McGrogan down the lane gets the bump, and there's no call. Layup just barely goes in and out, and now U Sciences brings the ball up 7. Here's Yee. They'll be patient offensively. Abenizio, the leading scorer, with the ball. Brittany Bryson guarding her. Backdoor cut. Nice. That's a nice play. You got to give credit where credit's due. That was a nice play. And there's a timeout right there by Coach Burke. She wants to talk things over. We'll step aside real fast. Little break. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports.
Achieve greater. 32-degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater. Achieve greater.
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball. Goldey-Beacom trailing by 9 right now, trying to get things going here in the second quarter. They had a really, really good first quarter. Just hasn't worked out here in the second. As you can see, U Science is getting into an offensive groove. 3 ball right there by Speaks, no good. Rebound, looks like it was off the foot of the U Sciences player, and it's going to stay here with Goldey. That's where Goldey played so well in the first quarter. The offensive rebound and second chance opportunities. They get another one here in the second quarter.
You're right, and I think between the last time they've been at the Jones Center to today, I think they've really limited the amount of turnovers that they've had in the first quarter, and especially in the first half. With 5:40 here to go.
Poke down the lane, looking, giving it to Jubelli. That's a nice look. And one. It's another and one opportunity for Margarita Jubelli. She's in the right place at the right time there, Kate.
Everyone wants to be at the right place at the right time.
I said I was in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. It's a little Dr. John for you. That one's good by Jubelli. She's 1 of 2 from the line. 25-19 now. Goldey-Beacom just trying to hang tough right now. It's been a little bit of a hot start for U Sciences here in the second quarter. Goldey hanging tough, down 6. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Good defense here by the Lightning. Trying to lock all windows and doors. Freshman down the lane, that's a nice job. Nice to Shannon May with a nice layup there. Goldey just a second too slow coming over on the help defense. That's what caused that layup.
Nice clean slice off the glass there, especially for her.
Here's Turner Rush open for 3. That one's in and out, no good. That's a good look there for Turner Rush. She's very capable, very, very capable of knocking that one down.
You're right, Pat. We've seen that. She hasn't done this in today's game, but hopefully a little bit later on in the game we'll see her splashing some 3s.
Abenizio kicks it over. This is
Long
Sylvester.
3.
That one's no good rebound. Alana Speaks gets it to poke. Mara's going to look to push. Goldey down 8. They get it down to Bryson. That one's deflected, saved. It's going to stay here. I like what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it in to Brittany, and then she's either going to the lane or she's kicking to open players, because she's seen a double team each and every time down the floor. They get it into Bryson. Once again, looking to make something happen. To Jubelli, who's had herself quite the first half. That one's no good. Maybe some contact. Gets her offensive rebound. She does get tied up, and it's going to stay here with the Lightning. I like the aggressiveness from Jubelli in this one.
Yes, you're very right. I like the aggressive. They got a lot of energy coming into today's game, and I think it's great. So they need to keep that throughout the entire game.
Here's Bryson to poke. She'll bring it around, gets the screen from Margarita. Mara Poke looking. Getting it to Bryson. She's got a lane to the right. She goes back to the left. Poke for three at the shot clock buzzer. That's in and out, no good. Look at Jubelli fight for the ball. Can't quite corral the rebound. And now here comes U Sciences.
4 minutes, here you go. 27-19 in favor of the Devils.
Under 4 to go here until half. Here's May, the freshman. Jess Huber will pop a three. The lefty's no good. Rebound, fought for, and out of bounds. Nice job by Alana Speaks with the box out there. Saving Goldie possession here. Poke will bring the ball up. Again, Goldie trailing by 8 in this one. Kicks it to Jubelli. Bryson looking for a seal. They swing it to Poke. Brittany will pop out. Mara Poke driving the lane. Kicking to Bryson. On the wing, kicks it back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Mara Poke in the Lightning offense. She'll cross over. Look for the pick and roll. Gets it to Jubelli, open for three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Bryson. Nice job. She'll go up strong and finish.
That was a nice finish by Bryson.
Another second chance point right there for Goldey-Beacom. Another second chance opportunity, I should say. Here's Alex Thomas. 3 minutes to go till half. Goldie down 6.
Nice looks in here for the Devils with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 4, 3. That will be no good. Picked up by Bryson. Bringing up the floor at Poke. And the Lightning have a chance to score here.
Good defense by the Lightning. Let's see if they can turn it around. That one's deflected away. It's a tough pass. It's out of bounds. May loses it out of bounds, and Goldie will save possession here. New life here for Goldie in this possession.
Number 24, Sarah Ebenezio. Number 31, Jordan Vitelli. I believe that's her first appearance. She's a sophomore from Morganton, PA. And we also have, who's our third person that was checking in? Number 33, Michaela Jelani. Checking back in, sophomore, freshman, 6'1" from Lansdale, PA.
Poke one more to Speaks, over to Tanner Turner Rush. Good ball movement early from the Lightning. Marissa Howard with the basketball. Jubelli with the triple team, kicks it out to Marissa, open for three, in and out. Unbelievable. Here's Turner Rush with the rebound, and they'll reset. Fresh shot clock here. Kate, under 2 minutes to go until half.
You know, that's the benefit of what happens when you rebound your own ball.
They've had a lot of second chance opportunities because of hustle offensive rebounds. Poke down the lane, kicking it out to Marissa. She'll try it again from the other side. Back rim, no good. Ball's loose, picked up by Abenezio. And then poked away, but picked up by Alex Thomas. Nice quick hands by Alana Speaks. Vitelli to Abenezio. This is Hirsch to Alex Thomas. There's a traveling violation right there, and Goldie will take over.
Amanda McGrogan checking back in for the Lightning, giving Mara Poke a little bit of a breather there so she can catch a break.
Here comes Amanda McGrogan, bringing the ball up. Just under a minute and a half to go here until the halftime marker. It's a 6-point lead for the U Sciences. Goldey-Beacom playing a very efficient game offensively, swinging the ball around, keeping this game close, using all the shot clock and getting great opportunities.
10 seconds left on the shot clock, and Tanner Turner Rush is going to pull up. That one's no good.
Speaks can't quite corral the rebound. 1 minute to go till half. The Lightning looking to lock down right here and keep this game close going in at half. Here's Vitelli to Alex Thomas. Vitelli will drive the baseline, nobody home. Layup's good.
That one's going to be for Jordan Vitelli, sophomore that we were just talking about, right off the bench, scoring some points.
That seems to be the game plan here for Goldey-Beacom. They're playing up on everybody, and when that happens, sometimes those help opportunities aren't quite as there. They're trying to turn up the defense and play up on the U Sciences players.
And I think that, the Devils, it's causing a little commotion between them because they're getting really frustrated, so they're not getting as many turnovers as they thought that Goldie would be having tonight.
Here's Jubelli, gets it back. Oh, she keeps it. What a move by Margarita with the Euro step. And they call a travel. That looked clean to me. And Margarita covered her mouth like, oh my God, I can't believe they called that.
You win some, you lose some. Got number 10, Marcelo Sylvester Jr. from Trevose, PA, checking in for the Devils.
Here's Alex Thomas, as we're at 10 seconds to go here until the half.
Shot clock.
Goldie needs to keep U Sciences off the board here. Lock in. Here's Abenizio, the leading scorer down the lane. Left-handed layup is good. 2 buzzer beaters in 2 quarters for U Sciences, and that has allowed them to jump out to a 10-point lead in this one. However, positive half for Goldey-Beacom. They got a couple things they got to adjust, but they very easily could be leading this game at halftime here, Kate.
Right, and hopefully, coming into this second half of the game, they got a lot to talk about in the locker room, a lot to work on as a team and as individuals, and see how they can, rack up points, especially on their half of the bench. And especially, I think they did really well defensively in this first half. I think that they really shut out a lot of points that the Devils could have been making. So hopefully they can transition that into the second half and see what comes of it.
That they did. So despite the solid first half performance by Goldey-Beacom, they trailed by 10 at halftime. We're going to be right back after some messages from our sponsors. We got some news, got some notes, and a halftime recap here on 302 Sports. See you in a bit.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
32 degree options, an employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Joseph West Jones Center on the campus of Goldey-Beacom College for the game. Kate, look at this. You get a little halftime snack delivered to you.
I know. Best friend over here, Kylie Quirk, on air.
Unbelievable.
If you follow me on Snap, you can check it out.
What's that, guac? What, you got chips and guac coming to you here?
Chips and guac.
Unreal. You can't make this
Queso,
stuff up, ladies and gentlemen.
excuse me.
But we are here at halftime. Goldey-Beacom trailing U Sciences 31-21. And difference in this game, kid, if you look here at the halftime stats, it's the second quarter there for Goldey-Beacom struggling to shoot the ball. 3 of 15 shooting, 0 of 7 overall.
Yeah, and you're right. We don't see a lot of high scoring, during this first half. It's been pretty spread out for both teams, but we do see Lauren Trish scoring 10 points overall for the U of Sciences. She's one big scorer. Second leading scorer is Sarah Ebenezio. And for Goldey, their top leading scorer right now is Margarita Jubelli.
Yeah, and Jubelli had a really good first half, doing a lot of big things. They've kept Alex Thomas under wraps. She's only got 4 points in this one. Like we said, the shooting is what's been struggling for Goldey-Beacom. What they have done now, defensively and hustle all around. Offensive rebounds, they have 20 total, 9 offensive rebounds for Goldey-Beacom. They're getting second chance opportunities. They just got to finish them off somehow.
You're right, and I really don't think that the first half they had a lot of turnovers, which I thought was helping them. So secondly, during the second half, I hope that they can, keep on with that good transition, and hopefully they can get some outside threes, because they're down by 10 right now, but the score does not define how they've been playing on the court, during the first half. I really think that they've improved, and I really think they've been getting better. And, working as a team, I think that they've had a lot of ball movement, and defensively they've held the ball, especially from some of the leading scorers on U of Science's Devils. So hopefully they can bring their A game to this second half.
To your point, Goldey-Beacom only 5 first half turnovers. They've done their job in that aspect. Just got to knock down a few more shots, and I think you'll start to see that in the second half. Now, Kate, there seems to be some athletes in the news, so what do you got over here for us?
Yes, there is. So Goldey-Beacom senior forward Brittany Bryson has been picked to the Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference Women's Basketball Weekly Honor Roll, and junior guard Corey Tate has earned the same honor for the men's side. Bryson averaged 17 points on a 16 of 31 shooting, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks over 2 games. She had 20 points on a 10 of 14 shooting, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks on Saturday against Jefferson. Bryson had 14 points and 5 rebounds on December 19th in a 75-66 in an overtime victory at Georgian Court. Bryson once again has been a standout competitor in the post and one of the area's top front court players. She is 7th in the league with 14.5 points per game and 2nd with 75 baskets, 5th with .487 shooting percentage, and 6th with a 8.4 rebounds per contest. The second team all-league pick last season and the third team for this year is the 7th in team history. with 1,286 points, third with 112 blocks, fourth with 905 rebounds, fifth with 250 field goals, and of course ninth with 245 free throws. The three-time member of this season of the league's weekly honor roll is on the verge of becoming the first women's player in school history with 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 100 blocks. Whew. Racking up those numbers just like I talked about earlier. Now switching to the boys' side and changing gears a little bit. You want to talk about that, Pat?
Yeah, we'll take it right away here. Corey Tate has averaged 21 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal in 2 games with 6 3-pointers. He scored 23 points Saturday on 9-19 shooting with 6 rebounds and 3 assists at Jefferson. Tate played a big role in the December 19th win at Georgian Court. He scored 19 points with 3 rebounds, 2 steals, going 8 of 11 from the free throw line in that 71-70 nail-biting win. Tate continues to be one of the area's preeminent playmakers, scoring and defending. He is 4th in the league with 18.5 points per game, 1st with 73 free throws, 7th with 71 field goals, and 9th, averaging just under 35 minutes per contest. The league's Player of the Week from December 18th, in addition to getting his 4th honor roll nod this season, is 12th in team history with 895 points, 5th, 233 free throws, 6th with 128 steals, 7th, 208 assists, and 9th with 104 3-pointers. All over the top 10 list is Corey Tate, and he's only a junior, Kate, so he's going to look to continue that success tonight in the men's game versus New Sciences. Right now, of course, women trailing by 10 at the halftime. But always good to see these Goldie athletes in the news with a positive sense around the community. And now it's just a matter of getting this sweep tonight. I got a good feeling, Kate. I have a good feeling. Goldey-Beacom, again, women played really, really good in that first half. Just could not find shots to fall. You're going to see them get things together here in this 3rd and 4th quarter, and I can see things turning around quickly if they do so. Just a matter of some shots going in, you know what I mean?
Very true. And you know, Pat, this music's really getting me pumping, so I can only imagine how they're feeling out on the court right now. Shout out to the DJ, who is a Goldey-Beacom alum, doing this out here for us.
So we're going to step aside one last time, right before the halftime. All right, we're going to be right back with second half action here from the Joseph West Jones Center. You're watching a 302 Sports.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Joseph West Jones Center for second half action here. The women of Goldey-Beacom trailing right now, U Sciences 31-21. To see what they're coming out with the second half here. They got a starting lineup once again out there. The same 5 that started the game will start the half. And we are about ready to get underway here in the second half. Kate, what do you want to see here from Goldey-Beacom in this 3rd quarter to get things turned around?
You know, Pat, I think that, you know, their hustle's great right now, but I think they still need to shift gears. They're not fully to the speed that U of Sciences is at right now, because, you know, U of Sciences is really quick, and we've seen that, especially with them coming in with some nice outside shots and really working the ball in. So in the second half, I'd really like to see them be a little bit more aggressive under the basket and not be able to give themselves those second chances, because it should go in on the first time, and I think that it'll really benefit them here.
I tend to agree with you, Kate. I think that they have the opportunity to turn this thing around. So here we go. New Sciences comes out with the start, and that one's out of bounds. The air ball right there as Goldey-Beacom will take over. Here come the Lightning. This is Latanowicz with the ball. Kicks it over, 3-ball. Turner rush is no good, but she gets fouled. That is so big there, the 3-point shot. And there's going to be 3 shots here for Turner rush as she looks to get herself going offensively. 2 points in the first half. Did not convert on a 3-point shot, so maybe this thing will get her going here. She hits the first. Second one's up and good. Of course, Turner rush, a really good free throw shooter on the season, just under 74%. Now 2 for 2 in this one. Third one's up and nothing but net there for Turner rush, and it's 31-24 right now as the Lightning set up in their press. Good start here for the Lightning in the first minute of this third quarter. Here's Alex Thomas. This is Trish. She had herself 10 points in the first half. And that is a layup good by Sarah Abanizio, the leading scorer. She now works in the double figures now with 10. Here comes McGrogan. Minute into this second half here for the Lightning. Bryson looks to get it into Jubelli. She had a good first half. She falls right there, and they're going to call it travel. Tough one there. She got swallowed up right there. 3 defenders around her. Kate. Here's Alex Thomas. Abanizio to Thomas again. This is Vitelli. Abanizio to Trish. She led the team at halftime with 10 points, as Kate said. Here's Thomas. She's got 4. She's looking to make something happen. Turner rush with good defense, but Thomas finds a way to deposit 2 there. Not much Turner can do when she's defending Thomas in the lane like that.
Yeah, especially with some of these cheap foul calls with 2-hand touch calls. No one wants to get into that, especially rolling into the second half of this game.
Jubelli fighting for position on the block. McGrogan thought about it, dribbled it back out, kicks it to Jill. Back to McGrogan, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bryson setting the screen. Kicking it over to Jill, 5 on the clock. One more to Jubelli, down the lane, pull up, jump shot, in and out, no good. Rebound to U Sciences. Here comes Thomas to Trish. That's Sylvester kicking it over to Vitelli. That's deflected by Turner rush, but Trish comes up with it, gets it to Alex Thomas. One more to Trish. She'll pull up from 3. The lefty's good.
That was number 22, Laura Trish.
She now has 13 points in this one. Here's Jubelli to McGrogan. Tanowicz kicking it down to Bryson. The double team comes, and they're going to call a charge. That's a headsy play by Vitelli right there, and there's not much Brittany can do. She doesn't know that defender's coming.
Yeah, you're right. And
that should be I think it should be a block, and they do call it a block. Vitelli slid in behind her. Brittany had no time.
You're right.
I mean, you can't just slide in like that. Now, if she was standing there and that happened, then it's a charge because she would have been set. Not to mention she was in that semicircle anyway, that restricted area. Good call there by the ref to admit that he did wrong and change the call.
You don't see a lot of that now in Delaware sports, but it's good. And we also had we had some subs. We had Yee checking back in for the Devils, and we also have Speaks and Bartlett checking back in for the Lightning. 7:08 to go here in the third period with 38-24.
Here's Tanner Turner-Rush. They reset the shot clock, by the way, just to keep that in mind. 30 seconds on the clock now. It was down to 15. Here's Nina. Tanner Turner-Rush to McGrogan. Patient offense here by the Lightning. Nice pass. They kick it to a wide open three for Alana Speaks, and she missed it. Not a bad look. Stolen away. Tanner Turner-Rush with the quick hands.
And another 30 seconds put back on the shot clock for the Lightning.
Goldie. Oh, I'm sorry, Kate. Go ahead.
I was going to say, hopefully they can take that towards their advantage.
And here's Goldie. Obviously, the game plan is to slow this game down and try to grind it out. There's a three ball. Again, they just cannot make one. They just can't buy a three-point shot in this one, Kate. They're now 0 for 12. There's a foul call here. Let's see what it is. And they call it against U Sciences. Yeah, Nina got tangled up there. We'll take it. And Coach Jackie Hartzell is out of her mind on the U Sciences bench. Cannot believe it. They get it to Nina. That's poked away. Kept by Tanner Turner-Rush. Kicks it to Amanda McGrogan. Goldie staying patient. Open three. Blocked. Yee gets the long hands out there. The long arms and blocks Tanner Turner-Rush. It looked like a good setup spot three for Tanner.
Right, and she's only a freshman, so she's got a lot of room to grow.
Here's Trish. This is Sylvester. Abenizio open for three, and it's good. U Science is continuing to shoot the ball well here in the third quarter. They've now opened up a 17-point lead over Goldie. Coach Beth Burke's going to call timeout. She wants to talk things over. Goldie now down 17. They just have struggled to shoot from outside. They're playing well. They just can't make a shot in this one. They can't buy a bucket, Kate.
Yes, it's very true, and that's very unlikely for us to see, especially on Goldie's side, because we know we have Tanner Turner-Rush who likes to shoot those outside threes, and I don't think McGrogan put one up, but that one didn't fall for her tonight. But we got a lot of outside shooters, so it seems like they need to switch up a little bit and go straight to the lane.
So here we go, full timeout. We're going to step aside. Quick break here on 302 Sports.
Achieve greater 32-degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Told you we were going to be quick, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here at the Joseph West Jones Center here midway through the third quarter. Goldey-Beacom trailing U Sciences in this one, 41-24. And Kate, we keep saying it's just been a struggle to knock outside shots down. If they can start to get a couple to fall, they can climb right back in this game because as a whole, they're not playing bad.
You're right, and the score is 41-24 right now.
Tanner with a nice look to Nina, and she had a layup, kicks it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Got to get grooving now. They did not reset. It did not hit the rim. 5 seconds on the shot clock. McGrogan down the lane, spins into the middle, pulls up. No call, gets it back, has to put it up. And there's a shot clock violation.
5:30 to go here in the third period. Let's see what the Devils are going to bring up the floor. They got a little pressure from the Lightning.
Good pressure, ball's deflected. Oh, out of bounds. Last touch by Goldie, but I like the defense right there. They almost forced Thomas into a turnover. Alex Thomas gets it into Yee. They work it up the floor. They just barely beat the 10-second clock. Yee will set up. The Devils working the ball around. The Lightning trying to lock all windows and doors. Speaks on Abenizio, the leading scorer. She drives the lane inside out, no good. Last touch there by U Sciences. Now Goldie will get it back. Mara Polk will check back in. Lightning, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
You know, Pat, we got another game here going on tonight with the boys versus the University of Science boys.
That's it. The men's part of this doubleheader will take place immediately after this. You'll have to start a new link. It's under a separate link. It's not going to be on the same page you're watching now. So once this game's over, click right on over there.
Right, and hopefully we won't get snowed in because there's 4 to 6 inches expected. Some school districts have already called 2-hour delays, and even schools called off tomorrow for all after-school activities. So hopefully we won't be stuck in that one.
Yeah, you'll catch me at UPS. We'll be working. There's no doubt about that. We don't get off. Here we go. 4:43 to go after the Goldey-Beacom. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Goldey-Beacom. U Sciences will take over. Goldey in the press. One thing they've done is they've made it hard for U Sciences to get it across half court. And there's a 10-second violation. You can see the shot clock is at 19. That's 11 seconds. Coach Burke was pointing to us. He's like, come on now.
Yeah, you're right. And you know, refs really need to watch out for that, because especially since Goldie's putting a lot of pressure, and it's really causing, you know, some upsets here. So, got to give credit to Goldie for doing that. It's not easy to do, especially with a quick-winded team.
Poke picks the dribble up. That's the one thing you don't want to do up there. And there's a traveling violation. U Sciences will take over. Benizio kicks it over to Yee. A freshman, left-hander, dribbling the basketball. Tanner Turner rush defending. They'll switch it. They're switching everything, Kate. They've been doing it all game. Here's Bryson to Nina. Bartlett on top of Trish. Here's Benizio inside. Nice D by Tanner Turner Rush. That's deflected, and they're going to call Nina for an over the back, I believe, is what they're going to call here. And they do. Marissa Howard's going to check in for the Lightning, grab Brittany Bryson. Three ball, Benizio. Front rim, no good. Rebound, though, to Trish. That one's no good. Rebound. Alana Speaks skies for the rebound there. She gets it.
And they're going to call a foul.
There's a foul on the play. Nice hustle. Once again, it's one thing the Lightning have done in this game. They've hustled. They've played good basketball. They just have not been able to fill the scoreboard up. They haven't been able to make a lot of shots.
Yeah, and there's not a huge gap, but a big enough of a gap where they really need to start, you know, pressing the ball and getting some steals, and hopefully transitioning into some fast break plays.
That's right. Sometimes they're the easy. They can get you going, Kate. You're exactly right. Here's Tanner Turner Rush. Kicks it into Jill. Latanowicz with the ball. Steps back, gets it to Alana. Back to Jill, back to Mara. Swinging the ball around. Howard for three. It's about time one goes. In and out, no good. Again,
you jinxed it, Pat.
It's unbelievable. There must be a lid on that rim right now for the ladies in white. Here's Benizio handling for U Sciences. U Sciences working the ball around. Here's Trish. They get this to Giuliani. She looks to go back door. That pass is out of range of Benizio, and Goldey-Beacom forces the turnover. Good defense right there by the Lightning.
Got Thomas, May, and Sylvester checking back in for the Devils tonight.
They get it in. Here's Mara Polk bringing the ball up. She'll kick it over to Tanner Turner Rush. Tanner driving the lane. She's going to get fouled right there by May. That's a little hand check. That's what we're talking about. And that's going to be the 5th team foul against U Sciences. And Tanner Turner Rush will get to the foul line. Sometimes that's what you got to do, Kate. You talk about it all the time. It's such a big key. And it can potentially get a team going offensively if you can knock down some free throws.
You're right, and that's only May's 2nd foul. But I mean, if you're aggressive enough and you go straight to the basket, like look, the first one she just made. So, and it brings that gap a little bit less. It's 41-25 with 2:47 here to go.
Tanner 5 for 5 from the free throw line. 15-point game right now. Goldie setting up the press again. Here's Alex Thomas. Bringing the ball up, gets it to Sylvester. U Sciences have been doing a lot of this dribble, pass, weave up at the top. They get it to Benizio. 7 on the shot clock. 5. Thomas. Blocked by Marissa Howard. That should have been a double dribble. They didn't call it. Howard gets the rebound. Good defense right there by Marissa and Goldey-Beacom trying to get going here offensively. They kick it over to Tanner. Here's Mara Polk. Doesn't catch it cleanly. Dribbles, resets. Here's Latanowicz down the lane. Layups up. Oh, no good. Got to make those ones. In and out for Latanowicz. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Once again, it was a nice job by Goldie. Great defense and a good offensive possession. They just got to finish. Here's Thomas. Kicks it back out. Trish for three. She makes it.
1:35 here to go in the third period. Got Poke bringing it up the floor. Passing it to Howard. Back to Poke at the top of the key. Poke's going to pull up for a long-range three.
There you go. The bank's open.
Out.
It's a bad. Hey, look, sometimes when you got to make one, it doesn't matter how it goes in.
And I think that's their first outside shot of the night. Am I right?
That's the first three-pointer of the game for Goldey-Beacom, and it's a big one. Cuts the lead down to 15.
We got 1:07 here to go. 44-29. Alex Thomas has the ball.
Here's Trish.
Passing it over to May, and May's going to go in and pull up for that one. That's going to be an and one for her. She's going to get a chance at a three-point play.
That's a tough one right there from Mara. That's a nice play by May, up and in.
Got Grogan, Fernandez, and Bryson all checking back in for the Lightning.
And they call like this one, it's a line shift coming in for Goldey-Beacom.
Got Yee checking in for number 24, Abenizo.
Here's May.
She's going to go up for the three-point.
Back rim, no good. Rebound, Brittany Bryson. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Here's Ruth Fernandez to Jill Latanowicz. Over to McGrogan. Poke. Gets it into Bryson. She skips it cross court. Open three for Ruth. And there we go. 2 in a row. Maybe it'll start to come alive here. 46-32 now to score.
33 seconds left on the shot clock here. As May brings up the floor, passes it to Thomas, trying to get over before that 10-second call.
They just barely get it over. 24 seconds to go. 5 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Goldie trying to get something going offensively here. Late here in the third quarter. Try and spark them into a fourth quarter run. 10 seconds. 5 on the shot clock. Down the lane goes Yee. No good. Brittany gets the ball. They got to push it here to get a last second shot. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Latanowicz gets it off, and it's good. Here we go, Kate. We're back.
3-pointers in a row for Goldie here tonight. You know, Pat, we were just talking about this only a few minutes ago, and you know, there's been a change of game plan here. They've been going to plan B. They realized that, you know, their first time wasn't working, but this is great to see. You know, especially from Latanowicz shooting that one outside shot for the buzzer beater here for Goldie.
So here we go. We're going to step aside real fast. We're going to come back, and we're going to wait and see Goldey-Beacom take this lead in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this. Back here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Joseph West Jones Center. Things just got interesting here at Goldey-Beacom. The Lightning started off 0 for 15 from the three-point line. They've hit their last 3. They've trimmed the lead down to 11, and they get the ball opening up the fourth quarter of play. 46-35 your score. Lightning trying to make things interesting here against U Sciences, who's 11-2 on the season.
And
There's
Goldie
Pope.
is somehow shifting gears, picking it up here, getting the ball rolling. They are starting something here in the fourth quarter.
Basketball's the game of runs, Kate, and now Goldie's on one. They trim the lead under double digits, 46-37.
9:28 here to go in the fourth period, and you know, a whole new fresh 10 minutes to start.
There's Thomas down the lane and one. tough sledding right there for Amanda McGrogan defensively on her.
Thomas is going to go up for a double. Oh.
In and out, no good, but an offensive rebound by Sylvester. They're the ones that really hurt you, Kate. Here's Abenizio with the ball. Goldie now down 11. Trying to lock all windows and doors here. I keep saying that, Kate. It's stuck in my head. Vitelli loses the arm sleeve. She's still out there. 7 on the clock. Thomas looking. Turnaround jumper. No good. Fighting for the ball. It's loose on the floor. Vitelli hit it last, but she knocks it off of Mara's leg. And now the hustle is going to U Sciences in this possession. Here's Alex Thomas with the ball. Abenizio with it. Trish. Vitelli will pull up from 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound to Jill. Nice job. Good box out. Good job. Go up with 2 hands and secure that rebound.
Grogan has the ball on the wing over here. Passing it to Bryson down low. Hopefully she can make something out of this. Bringing it back up for Ruth Fernandez for a 3. That was going to be no good.
Off the back rim, no good there. But you can see Goldie got to knock down those shots, man. They're completely collapsing on Brittany in the post. They got to knock down some of those shots. Now 3 of their last 4. So hopefully that trend will continue. They'll continue to start making things here in this 4th quarter and get back into this game. Here's Vitelli. Abenizio will pull for 3. Front rim, no good. No box out, however, and Thomas gets the offensive rebound.
They're going to have time for a second chance with another full 30 seconds.
Here's Vitelli to Alex Thomas. Down the lane she goes. Layup's no good, and they're going to call Ruth for a foul there. She's such a tough cover, Kate, because she's kind of that tweener between post player as far as her size go, a taller player, but also has the agility and the skills of a
an
guard.
Outside guard player, yeah, that's what I was about to say. And as we've seen earlier in the game, she can knock down some of these free throws, so knock on wood for her right now. That one's going to be butter. First one up and good. And we also got Nina Bartlett and Alana Sweets checking back in for the Lightning.
Both energy players. They're going to try and bring some energy to this one. Lightning down 13.
Bingo. Second one, we got a...
Trish, it looks like she got hit maybe in the back of the head. The ponytail must have got hit there. She's all right. They're going to continue play. She'll walk that one off.
Ouch.
Yeah, I can't relate to that feeling, but probably doesn't feel good. Here's McGrogan over to Bartlett.
7:30 here to go.
McGrogan into Brittany. Brittany, ball's deflected. That's a foul on Abenizio. She got part of the wrist there. No doubt about it.
She's not happy about that call down here by the ref. Her second team's first as Goldie inbounds the ball.
They get it up to Brittany Bryson over to Nina. They're going to back screen, try and get Brittany something, nothing doing. They're going to stay patient, however. Here's Nina Bartlett down the lane. Pull up jumper, front rim short, no good. Abenizio now brings the ball up for U Sciences.
50-37 here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Sylvester. More of a ball mover today on offense. Hasn't taken any shots, but has just moved the ball continuously to keep the offense moving. Here's Thomas down the lane. There's going to be a timeout. Timeout right there by Jackie Hartzell as Thomas was about to go for a layup. She wants to talk things over. We'll take it. We'll take it, Kate. 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here. Kate, what have you seen here in the 3rd quarter?
Especially, I've seen a lot of pickup and a lot of energy, coming straight off the bench. Not having all those starting players come out, but, starting players always aren't it. I think bench players can really come off, bringing a lot of energy and a lot of rally to the floor, and especially with Tanowich, Fernandez, and who was the third one who shot that 3? I'm not quite sure who was the third one who shot that 3, but Oh, Polk. She was the one who had the third three. And, you know, they came hot. They came off the bench hot, and it benefited them. And now it's down to a smaller gap between them. So we'll see what they can do here for the remaining 6:56.
They got to try and figure something out here. Thomas down the lane, layups up and good.
She decided to take back for the timeout that was called only a few seconds before she made that shot. As McGrogan brings it up the floor. Passing over to Fernandez. To Speaks, back to McGrogan.
Amanda down the lane, kicks it back out to Ruth.
Speaks is going to go up for the shot, and that one's
in and out, no good. It's been a struggle. Other than that flurry of threes. Flurry, did you like that? It was appropriate because of the snow coming.
Yes, I see.
They have not been really able to hit them.
Very punny.
I do like a good pun, Kate.
I couldn't tell, you know, for the past like 9 times that I've worked with you.
Here's Trish to Abenizio, 7 on the shot clock. He's going to look to get the work on Tanner. Tanner can't quite stop it there. Here's U Sciences. That one's no good. Trish gets her offensive rebound. Good defense here by Goldie, and there's a timeout.
Got a little bit chilly in here. I can definitely feel the windstorm coming in. This building got really chilly.
That's wild, Kate, because this is completely enclosed, but we'll go with that. Right now it's a full timeout. We're going to step aside here for a couple seconds, and we'll be right back here on 302 Sports.
Greater 32-degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Seconds.
Achieve greater 32 degrees.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Joseph West Jones Center. Goldey-Beacom, it's been a struggle for them as far as scoring is concerned. A lot of energy, a lot of effort in this one. They just haven't been able to keep up as far as scoring goes. It seems like there's been a lid on this basket tonight for these guys, Kate. And they trail right now 54-37. Still 5.5 minutes to play in this one. U Sciences will inbound it. This is Abenizio. She'll kick it over. This is Trish. Alex Thomas. They get it down to Yee. Yee backing her way in. Going up strong. No good.
Thought that was going to be an and one call for her 3-point play, but that one was no good, and she's going to go up for 2 foul shots.
First one's up and good for Yee. Second one's up and good. Goldie will inbound it now. Amanda McGrogan will bring the ball up the floor. Lightning with 5 minutes to go here in this one, trying to get their offense going. Here's McGrogan. The Tanner Turner rush. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They swing it over. The ball's deflected. Intercepted by Sylvester. The quick hands of the Devils there. Finding a way to knock the ball out of Goldie's possession.
4:42 here to go in the 4th period.
Here's Sylvester. To Trish. Abenizio. Down the lane she goes. Ball's poked away there. Nice quick hands by Tanner Turner Rush.
Mara Pope checking back in. She will give McGrogan a little bit of a breather there as the Devils inbound the ball.
The ball's deflected again. Tanner with quick hands again. 7 seconds on the shot clock as this ball will get inbounds on the side. by Laura Trish. She's going to throw it up to Abenizio. Someone got to get out on her. 5 seconds. Down the lane she goes. Layup no good. Rebound deflected out and retrieved by Brittany Bryson. So it wasn't the greatest way of getting it done, but the job gets done from Goldie.
Mara Pope passing out to Tanner Turner Rush, and she's going to pull it for the three. No good.
It's just been a struggle.
Speaks is coming
Continues.
in. Looking for the rebound, does not get it. Rebounded by Thomas as she brings it up the floor.
Here's Alex Thomas, gives it off to Yee. Over to Sylvester. Backdoor cut, no good. They can't connect, and Goldie will get the ball back again.
Got number 31, Jordan Vitelli, checking back in for the Devils.
Maripoke will bring the ball up for the Lightning. Here's Tanner Turner, Rush. Looks for Brittany, the ball's deflected, picked up by Alana Speaks. 15 to go here on the shot clock. 3.5 to go in the game. Poke.
Over down to Bryson as she puts one up right off the glass. 2 points for her.
Nice.
39 to 56.
There's a nice right hand by Bryson. 56-39. Here comes the pressure again for the Lightning. Here's Yee. That could have been a trap. She turns it over. Tanner Turner Rush with the ball. Goldie looking to push. Latanowicz pulls
with
for
another
three. And it's good.
And that one's going to be good for her. You know, she's coming straight off the bench and showing these points. She had the last buzzer beater last time, but she...
Oh! Sorry, Kate, but
You're
that
good.
looked like a steal right there from Alana Speaks, and they blow the whistle.
Tough call.
Yeah, it's a tough call is right, Kate.
Thomas checks back in. Yee here.
Just under 3 minutes to go. 2:59 to be exact. 56-42 to lead for U Sciences. Get it into Vitelli. He gets it back to Alex Thomas. They skip it back over. They get it. Laura Trish with the ball. Trish to Abenizio. Over to Sylvester. Seven on the shot clock. Abenizio has it. She's looking to drive. Good defense by Speaks. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound to Bryson. Here come the Lightning. They got to work fast, and they got to execute here. Here's Latanowicz. To Poke. Tanner Turner Rush. Poke set up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Still looking for something. Tanner to Jill. 4, 3, 2. Step back shot from Jill. No good. Rebound to Vitelli. U Sciences will probably take the air out of the basketball now. Under 2 minutes to go. Holden 14.
1:50 here to go in the fourth quarter.
Abenizio guarded by Speaks. Here's Vitelli down the lane. Finger roll layup's good.
Takes that one on the floor and gets back up. Poke bringing it up the floor. Looking to see what they can execute here. Passing over to Latanowicz.
Here's Mara. Into Jill. Back to
9
Poke.
seconds left on the shot clock.
Approaching 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Poke driving, looking, kicking to Bryson. Jump shot inside the lane, no good. Back rim. Under a minute to go now. Speaks with the knockaway. She gets the steal. Here's Poke. Looks down low, gets it to Turner Rush. Layup no good. Rebound to Trish.
Really nice look by Poke up there, passing it down to Tanner Turner Rush.
Just been that kind of night for Goldie as far as scoring goes. Poke will take the steal attempt, foul, and it'll put Thomas on the line. 39.5 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Got the boys game coming up. We're going to be having U Sciences versus Goldie boys. Here soon after we end this game on a different link that you can find us at 32 Sports. Thomas's first free throw was good.
Second one from Thomas is up and good as well. And there'll be a timeout right here as they're going to advance the ball, Goldie will. And in a situation like this, Kate, despite the score being the way it is, this is always a great time for you to work with your team on scenarios. So later in the season, if you're in a game and it's a 2-point game and there's 39 seconds left, you call timeout, you advance the basketball, you get to set up your play. That's what Goldey-Beacom's doing. That's what Coach Beth Ann Burke's trying to do right now. Set her team up for success later in the season when they're in a close game where this could be a vital possession.
Yes, it's very true, Pat. And we're going to have 39 seconds left here. Shot clock at 30, 60-42 here in the fourth quarter.
As Gucci Gang rings throughout the arena in this one. They get it into Brittany Bryson. She looks to go down the lane, kicks it to Tanner Turner. That's a good play, actually. Tanner couldn't get her feet set for the three-pointer. That's where they were trying to go. Here she is from deep. That one's no good. Good hustle there, but last touch by Speaks as she trips out of bounds.
A lot of positive things here, for Goldie. Especially, being down by a little bit of a gap, losing to U Sciences in previous years. But I think they've had a lot of hustle, and they were really aggressive tonight. So
Kate, this came down to one thing, and it came down to Goldie just struggled to shoot in this one. If they knock down a few more outside shots in this one, make a couple more of the layups that they wish they had back, they're right in this game and about to pull off the upset against U Sciences. They played well. There's really not much to be disappointed with if you're the Lightning, your coach Beth Ann Burke. The effort was there, the energy was there, the execution, however, just wasn't there as far as making shots. If they can turn that around, they're going to start winning some more basketball games.
You're right, and as a coach, probably Beth Ann Burke's thinking right now, all that she can ask for is hustle, being aggressive, and keeping a hand on your man at all times. So I really think that defensively they caused a lot of. They set back the Devils just a little bit, but I also think that we did not see as many turnovers as in tonight's game as we did previous games, which I really think that they've improved on. So, coming into Holy Family on Saturday, the 6th at 1 p.m., we'll be seeing them back here. You'll be hearing us, me and Pat Gariani's back on the air on Saturday. You can join us at 302 Sports for that one.
That's exactly it, Kate. So next women's game, like Kate said, this upcoming Saturday, they're going to take on Holy Family. Hopefully you can come back and join us for that one as Goldie will try and get back on track in that game and continue their little mini homestand they got here. Next, tune in. We got a boys matchup right now between the Goldey-Beacom men, who are coming into this season, I believe, at, let's check it out. I have it right up here.
So the boys Lightning is 2-2 in the CACC.
Yep.
And we also have the U of Scientists 4-0 in the CACC. So tonight's going to be a really good game.
It's going to be a game to watch. Again, tune in. Separate link here on YouTube. Watch the men's game. Thank you for joining us for this women's game once again. 60-42, the Lightning fall despite a pretty good hustling effort. We'll see you next time here on 302sports.com.